guys. I just want to make sure that this uh, mic is working. All right, so as you probably can see, we've got good rain. But you probably also can see we got something on that trailer. My husband got another load of saw for me today. While I was at work, before he went to work, he went and got a load of saw. Some Nene, come out of there. I'm sorry, guys. Um, so he went and got a load of soil. It rained really, really hard today, really, really good. I want to show y'all something. I'm gonna take you over to the rose bush because I want y'all to see how much this rose bush has grown since I cut it. But I also want to bring mention to you. Yesterday, I cut some more sweet potato vine from over here, from over here, and I just threw it over here like I always do. And it's gonna pick up and start growing like the rest of it is doing. You probably can't see it, but it's some over there. It's some right there that's growing. All I did was just throw it out there and put some soil on it, and it's growing already. So let me take you a little bit closer. Take you to hold tight. Let me take you to it. Okay. So it that piece right there, that it all looked like it was dead. Oh, there's some right there. There's some over there. It looked like it was dead. It looked just like this, like it just wasn't doing nothing. And it's some back there that's starting to come up. Um, it looks like that at first, I guess, because of what I guess it's in state of shock or whatever. But then all of a sudden, it just starts to pop up. So I'm gonna put a little bit more soil on that and watch it come up. Also, I want to bring to your attention uh, this rose bush. I mean, this rose tree. Let me see if I can do it. Try to pull it in. You probably can't see it as good, but I cut it back. I mean, I cut it back big time, big time. Let me get a little closer. Okay, I cut it back. Here it is, right here. When I tell you I cut it back as if it was deadheading season, I sure hope y'all can't hear that noise. I did. And the reason why I did that because it seemed like it just wasn't happy when I moved it. And I could understand that. But none of these leaves were on it. None of these leaves were on it. And look at it already. It's growing back. And it's already getting buds and stuff on it. I mean, I was trying to get to that little cluster right here. If you can see it. Look at the cluster of buds on it right there. Ain't that something? I mean, just days ago, I cut this back. So, everything seems to be doing well. Um, everything. Uh, let's go to the turning you. I'm turning you. I'm turning you. I'm turning you. That's the pinnacle um hydrangea. I want to say that's the lime. That's not the. That's yeah. That's the lime. That's not the lime light. That's the lime, little lime. Okay, I'll put it on the screen. I forgot. Okay, and that is the lantana. On the other side of it is a lantana. Let me see if I can ease over just a little bit. Yep, that's a lantana. I'm moving that lantana and this lantana next year. Well, because this is gonna get so big, when it does, it needs its space. The sunshine logistrums are doing good, or ligustrums. Some people say ligustrums, some say logistrums. They're doing well. Candy corn doing good. Hibiscus doing good. The other Lantana's doing good. Um, hydrangeas are doing good in there. They're doing really good. Even got a couple of new blooms um, on the hydrangea, pinnacle hydrangea that's blooming. Let's see. Let me move you around a little bit more. Butterfly bush doing good. This sunshine logistrum is. It looked like it was kind of struggling a little bit, but I think it's doing fine now. This lantana's doing good. My poor baby over there, y'all. I just don't know. I don't know. It's doing worse than it was at first. Sunflower doing good. Hollywood doing good right there. Hollywood hibiscus doing good. Vincas are doing good over there. Um, everything seems to be doing well. Everything. Um, Koi is doing good. I've even cut a couple of pieces of Koya's. Um, Holly's doing good. Holly's getting a little bit height, a little height to it. Y'all remember what that height looks like on that Holly? Hello. They just ride by and speak and stuff. Uh, Red, crepe myrtle's doing good. Everything is doing good, y'all. Doing a whole lot better than what I expected by it being summer. Uh, everything is doing great. Doing great. I may go over there. Let me go over there. Okay, that's the Vincas. We had a hard rain, y'all. The wind was blowing like crazy, so that's why you see some of the pink blooms on the ground everywhere. Like I say, Holly is doing good, y'all. Look how Holly is steady growing and getting taller. Um, look what I did. I put a coleus. I cut a piece of that one that's over at the. Now this not gonna be over here for long, but since I had some red over here in the crepe myrtle, I just put this here. But um, I just did that yesterday, and it's already doing good. Everything seems to be looking good. Everything seems to be looking good. Um, nothing is really doing bad except that tater tot that was already doing bad before I brought it out here, but look like it's gotten worse. I'm gonna get me an arborvitae, y'all. I got a special place for it. I want an arborvitae, and right where I'm standing at is where I'm gonna put that arborvitae. Um, but I want another tater tot. So if I ever get, not if, when I become big in YouTube land, somebody might send me another tater tot, well groomed and pretty already, and hopefully I'll have the soil for it and that it will love it. I don't know. I like that tater tot. I'm gonna get another one. I'm gonna get another one. So as you see, everything look kind of. I'm looking in the camera. Everything looks kind of together, but I promise you, it's spread it out really well. It's not together. It's not all up on each other like it's looking like in the camera. Excuse me, in the camera. But we got another load. My husband got another load today. So that'll be for these edges here that you see that has not been done. And then it'll fill in the low spots. Like we got some low spots um, here too. It's a couple of places where we have low spots in the garden, and we're gonna level everything off with this last load that we have. And whatever we have left, we're gonna lay the cardboard out, and we're gonna lay it out on the ground, and then we're gonna put the rest of the dirt on that, the soil on that. But we're gonna fill in these spots that's real high. I mean, real low. We're gonna fill them in, and y'all, I'm starting to see some areas where I don't know. Maybe we just didn't do a good job in some places putting the cardboard down really good. And I'm gonna dig that stuff up, and I'm gonna go back and look and see because I see grass in some spots. Um, not a lot, not a whole bunch, but I mean, I done this already before. I done this in the flower bed next to the house, and I did not see grass. Period. So I'm seeing some grass, and I'm wondering if it's some places where we were raking with the rake, because I did not use the rake in the one up front. I actually spreaded it with. I put the shovel. I used the shovel to put it into the wheelbarrow, and I used my hand to spread it out. And also the cardboard was not dry; it was wet. All of the cardboard was wet, and this time the cardboard was dry, meaning when it was wet, it laid. It didn't move much. So, but I'm starting to see a couple, just not a lot, just a couple of spots where I see a little bit of grass. But again, I'm gonna dig back down to it, find out what the problem is, and correct it. Um, w- when I do see all this irrigation, for those of you that don't know, all of this is called an irrigation system. These lines and everything that's providing water to the flowers. Now, when that happens, when I mulch, when I put down mulch, that mulch is gonna cover this. I don't want the soil to cover this because that way I'll never see when I have a leak or something is going on wrong. But on top of this soil will be mulch. When I mulch it, that's when I will cover these lines. But right now they're gonna be open for right now. And so far it's doing good watering and keeping everything. Y'all, this sunflower, I'm gonna tell you, y'all have to go back and look at my first couple of videos. When I first got the sunflowers, they were small in a little old bitty pot, and I mean, the sunflowers just jumped and ran, and I mean, so much until this is just a half a sunflower right here. It broke off right there. If you can look, you'll see where it broke off at. So it's not even half of the sunflower that it should be, but it's doing great to say it's half. It broke off into pieces. Um, Let me see what else I want to do. Mm, 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 mm. Y'all, that just breaks my poor little heart. That just breaks my heart. And I really want to just cut it all off. See what happens. I mean, it's already dead anyway. Ah, anyway. Mm, mm, mm. Every time I see something like that, I think about Jenny. Messes and successes. Jenny, if you ever watch this channel, or someone that knows Jenny watch this channel, tell her that is definitely a mess. Definitely my mess. Um, I'm going to do some work. I wanted to do it today on this shed. It's moving because I didn't concrete it in. I didn't want to concrete the poles in the ground right now. I did not want to do that. And I have my reasons for not doing it. But it's moving because it's raining so much. Um, it's a couple of things I want to do. And as y'all have learned about me probably by now, sometimes I'm really not exactly sure that I want to keep something where it is in the garden. For example, I was riding past someone's yard. Don't know who it is. I just was riding. We were coming back from camping, and we ran across um, a yard that had some yellow sunshine legistrums. Beautiful, but they had these in between them. They had these in between them, and they were yellow and they were purple. It looked like it had two sunshine legistrums, or maybe one big one, and then two of these. And oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And what got me was when I seen that, I thought about my front yard, not here, but just close to the house. And I was like, oh, if I get a couple more of these, I can move this one out of here and put it up by the front. And my imagination just went crazy because it was so pretty. And what they did, they cut it down like they do boxwoods. It was so beautiful. Oh man, I just loved it. So I'm always thinking about moving different things. Um, Sometimes. Jenny talks about messes and successes. This was a mess, but it turned into a success. And I wish I could go back and find. I'm gonna have to go back and look at my other video. This hibiscus right here, it was this tall. It was down here, and it would not bloom for nothing. And I thought what I did, I cut it, and I thought I had messed it up completely. But look at the blooms on it. I mean, look at the buds on it. Can y'all see that? I hope you can see that. Look at the bloom buds on it, and look how tall it has gotten. I mean, it's really really tall. Look how tall it is. That's tall. That's at least 2 feet or close to 2 feet tall. And that thing was so small. It was short like this lantana. And look how tall it is now. Just have to be patient with these babies sometimes. Let me go over and show you this hydrangea, this big one. That thing was, it's like it couldn't wait to get in the ground. I ought to, I should. I'm going to go to the other side and let you really see how big it is from the other side as well. But it's like it just could not wait to get in the ground. And y'all, although Mama is a hibiscus, and I know that it likes sunlight, look how tall Mama getting. Mama is really jumping. She's getting taller. Brenda is getting taller. So, I know that it likes sun, but I think it's getting enough sun where it is. I don't think it's bothering it at all that it's getting 50% sun, but I don't know that it would bother it later on. Maybe I don't know, but if I see that it does, then I'll move it. But for right now, I think it's enjoying it. Um, and these um, hydrangeas, to say that they are under this shade, look how they're starting to burn a little bit. Not for sure why, because they're under the shade, completely under the shade. But look at the two new blooms on it. I like that. Can't wait till next year. Cannot wait. And then I can't wait to see how this one's going to do next year. That one, I can't wait to see the blooms on. These are the same kind. I can't wait to see how it's going to bloom next year. But I do know that it gets big and tall. It says 8 by 8. So that's why those two um, lantanas going to have to move. But until I see how it's getting, I think I'm going to move one of them for sure. But I just want to see how big it's going to get before I move them. I don't want to make it look like it's a bald spot there. Or I just may move them and then put some annuals there or something there that won't get in the way of it. But we got a lot of filling in to do so. Look at the bloom. I mean, look at the buds on this lantana. It's about to show out. I was gonna say Fender, but I always tell my husband Fender ain't never did nothing. But look at the bloom, the buds on this bad baby. It's gonna come out like a brand new car. See how big this thing has gotten? Look how wide it is. Look at that. I mean, it's really getting huge. And it's only had this one, the whole time it's had this one bloom on it. Just to kind of put a look at that. That's huge. That is huge. And it hasn't put out any other blooms at all. But it's got new growth all over it. Hey mama. And mama ain't playing no games either. Mama is tall and wide. And y'all, the Super Tunya Vista bubblegum, don't ever sleep on it. My paradise, it went away. But that bubble gum has not let me down. It's went all over the flower bed. I mean, all over that pot. And that's kind of like an oval shaped pot right there. It ain't let up at all, at all. So it's all doing good. Even the, let me slide over a little bit. Even the one that I burned real bad, look at that one. It's doing really good. And that's not a bloom. That pink thing is just a tag for it. But look at it, y'all. You barely can see where it burned at. It's doing good. Everything is doing wonderful, y'all. I'm really surprised. I'm really grateful. I'm really happy about it. Everything is really, really doing good. So here's where I'm at now with this. We brought it out to here, but I want to fill this in some more. It's just very thin down through here. So I want to fill all this in, make it kind of thick, and and then come back and fill in those high spots and level it all out. My husband real good with leveling stuff out. So he's going to level all of this out for me, and we're going to go and get it all leveled off real good, and then we're going to come down to this very end down here, that the end that I'm on now, and this will be the opening part of it. And then I'm going to make this rock where the driveway starts at, and it's going to be rock, and it's going to have some kind of um, presentation there to represent my mom and show, um, pay reference to her, and show that this is her flower bed, her flower garden. And then from there you'll be able to walk and see the whole thing. And hopefully, if I mean, this could be something that people could actually come and see and tour. I'll go that far with it because it means that much to me, and I won't charge. I mean, that's just something that somebody could actually do. A lot of people already been stopping by and asking questions and telling me how pretty it is, and we're not even finished. We're not even, like I say, I'm so undecided about certain things. Some things I'm gonna move around, I'm sure, but so far that's what I want to do. And I'm even thinking about, see how we got that swerve in there right there. I'm even thinking about kind of swerving this right here, maybe coming right here and making a swerve. That may or may not happen. I don't know. My husband may look at this video and say, "Nope, we're not doing that." But I don't know. We just didn't even look at that as a pattern. We just did it. We just did it. And then too, that could be the shape of the state. Hey, we'll make it work some kind of way. Um, but yeah, this is what this is what we did. This I just wanted to give y'all kind of an update of what it's looking like for Brenda's Way. We're not finished, but I know that on this video, this is where we are, and this is how far we've made it. We had to stop, like I say, due to the rain. It stopped us for a little while, but we're back at it and getting things done again.
something happened to my phone, so I'm going to call it a night. Thank you for watching. To God be the glory. We will see you in the next video. Later.